Hello again. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming from the last video, hello again. I have moved these a little bit because I had to put the 1X back on charge because it was running out of battery. But let's go from where we finished last time. I don't remember what I was saying before, to be frankly honest with you. So let's try a different website. Because that was about... If you're watching these videos back to back, it's instantaneous, that's great. But it has been about half an hour. What next? Let's try quite a heavy website. It's got quite a lot of HTML5 and Flash elements. Liverpool website. It's about even to the splash screen. See how far we can zoom as well on the default browser, as far as we go there, and get quite a lot further in here. We'll click on these at the same time. And the GS2 is finished, 1X is finished, but it's not actually loaded. It says it's finished on the bar, but it's not. You see it's quite choppy as well. Here it's buttery smooth, here it's... well, it's not. Double tap there. For a quad-core phone, it's not really that. It's not good enough, really. I mean, HTC haven't. The problem is HTC's bang on about all these optimizations they've made, but at the end of the day, Sense, whatever you do to Sense, it's going to, unless they completely rebuild it, rewrite it, it's going to make a phone slow down because it's so heavy. Even with a quad-core processor and a gigabyte of RAM, it's still going to be heavy, which is disappointing. Right, I think I've got some benchmark. Perfect. Hang on a sec. Just trying to get my camera battery cover to click back in. Right, we're going to do HTML5 speed reading made by Microsoft, so both of these probably won't be that good, but as it's optimised for Windows Phone 7 devices, let's zoom out. That's loaded first. 15 FPS here. 60 FPS on the 1X. What's going on with my camera? There we go. Yeah, 15 FPS here. You can see that. And then 60 FPS there. So I think there's 3 tests on this. So we do 3. So that's 1 for the HTC 1X. Oh no, there's 2 tests. 1 out of 2. Let's do the HTML5 test. 395 and 3 bonus points, and 275. So that's a massive difference there from both of them. You can see the coloration differences as well. In the colours, like there's more. The grey here is a lot more grey than this is. Pardon me, sorry. Oh dear, it's disappointing. Let's go back to the home screen. Sometimes the Galaxy S3 does that. It doesn't load up TouchWiz very well if it's not been pre-cached. If I go back into the browser now and then go back out, it's fine. But sometimes when it hasn't been loaded for a little while, it gets a little bit laggy. Same with this, to be honest. Let's try and launch up some apps at the same time, see which one opens quicker. So let's try camera. That was the Galaxy S3. Let's go now to the weather. And the splash screen for this came up first, but the actual information came up here first. This had to load more, to be honest. Let's click on here. Oh, lovely weather for the next coming days then, brilliant. Let's try another stock. What can we try? Maps, let's try maps. Where's maps over here? Maps. That was the Galaxy S3. Gone to my pre-cached area. So if we zoom that out, let's go. How can you get it to go to where you are? Yeah. You'll see my location. Oh dear, stalkers. Because I'm such a... whatever, no one's going to care where I live. Anyway, you can let me zoom in a little bit, put them right next to each other, and see if you can see any differences in the actual, like the coloration of the screen. You can't really tell there. You sort of see a little bit of banding running through the screen very slowly. That's quite a common thing for AMOLED screens. It happens quite a lot. It's not actually there in real life, but on tape, I mean, when you're filming it, you can sort of see it. Let's go. You see some UI differences here. The same 4. Sorry, well, the same 4 button search, directions. Don't know what that is. Some kind of place. What does this say? Places, yeah. And then layers. And here, all the same. And then you got a little menu button there, which you could obviously have there on here. So let's go to the layer, and we'll go to satellite at the same time, so which one loads fast. S3, 1X. If we zoom, we'll double tap to zoom in there, double tap there. It looks a lot more clear and crisp on the S3 display. So that's another point to the S3. I'm not keeping track, I'll be honest. Let's try Riptide. Riptide GP is a game pretty much made for Tegra 3. Turn the sound off. Yeah, as I was saying, Riptide GP is pretty much made for Tegra 3. You can see, powered by NVIDIA Tegra down here. And then on here it doesn't actually say that. It's the same app. We'll go race. Easy. Let's try Launchpad. Same thing. And for us, you can see how much blacker. That's loaded first. Skip there. Let them sort of go on their own for a minute, and go to the pause here. You can even see in the menus and the transitions it's slightly more responsive in the S3. We go to graphics. I'm going to put sharper graphics right the way up, so it's completely relying on the GPU. So it's going to see the GPU is going to have to power the frame rate here. I'll zoom out slightly there, sorry. Carry on. So let's see, move the Samsung Galaxy S3 out of the way. See how we do here. Quite nice, very smooth. There is the occasional there are a few little stutters that come along, but overall you can see that little water effect there when you land. You only get that on Tegra 3 for some reason. Well, I know the reason, obviously, it's because you can see a little lag there. The reason is because it's made for Tegra 3, so I'm not going to put it on other platforms. Obviously the Mali 400 GPU could quite easily handle that. Let's move that out of the way and we'll show you the Galaxy S3. Definitely smoother, I would say. Definitely a lot smoother than the 1X is. The colours look better. There's no lag like at all, which is pretty awesome. That sounded really cool there, didn't it? But yeah, but basically I'm going to give that to the SGS3, even though it's made for Tegra 3, and that just shows how powerful the quad-core processor in the SGS3 and the Mali 400 GPU, they're very, very powerful. What else do we have that we can test? Let me have a look for you. I should have prepared, I'll be honest with you. I don't prepare, I'm very lazy. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think of something that's not going to show off loads of personal data. I mean, I could do that and then just like put a little fuzzy line or something over it when I edit these videos, but I'll tell you the truth, I don't edit these videos at all, which you've probably already guessed, because they're such a fucking shambles. There's news and weather pre-installed on here. I don't think it is. No, using weather isn't pre-installed on this for some reason. Let's just try something like calculator. Easy task for the CPU, slightly quicker there on the Samsung Galaxy S3. Try clock. Again, quicker there. Takes a while. This has to load a silly little animation. This is what annoys me about HTC. I mean, they have a quad-core phone and they still have to put all this crap in. Like, I mean, just going into the clock. There's no need for that animation there. No one goes, oh, let's zoom in there and spin around the world there. There's no point. It's just graphics. It's like just intensive on the graphics. There's no need for it. Just have like Samsung. I'll click on the clock. It goes to there. But I mean, click on the actual clock and it gives you 2 alarm clocks. Click there. You want to see the world clock, stopwatch, timer. Here you've got the alarms there. You've got your stopwatch and you've got your timer. But you see look how quick it just switches. There and then here. There's always an extra little animation that they have to shove in there just to make it a little bit more glitzy and sensy, and it's just annoying. This video is 11 minutes long already. Jesus Christ, it's going to take fucking hours to upload. Oh dear. Let's try and do one last thing. I want to do one more thing before I go. I don't know what it's going to be, but I want to have a look. Let's see. Play Store. Let's go Play Store. Let's open up the Play Store. I said Play Store 3 times then. Jesus. Ooh. That was very, very close. I'll have to call that a tie, to be honest. This came up with a little bit of information first, but by the time they both finished at the same time, I think. Let's try opening. Well, they're both not on the same thing, which is quite annoying. Let's try games or apps. I don't know why they're not showing the same thing. I thought that all Android devices showed the same thing at the same time. Obviously not. We've both got an update for Street View. Let's see how quickly we can update this. Oh, bloody hell. One X is winning. Oh no. Yeah, 1X won that, just about. That was a pretty ridiculous test, but yeah, I'll come back in the next couple of days, do some more videos, do some screen comparisons like my 1X Galaxy Nexus screen comparison, download some 1080p pictures, 720p pictures, have a look through, show some video off on them, see how they do. Do some more app opening tests, maybe some hardware quality differences. Yeah, that'll probably be it. But and then I'll do a full review for this, and I will do a full review for this as well in the coming weeks. Probably it will definitely before the start of July, because I'm going to Thailand, and I'm going to be doing like travel vlogs, I think they're called, every day when I'm there, and I'll be opening up a new channel, and I'll put the link to that channel when I make that channel in the description here. And so if you want to look at that, please do. If you don't, whatever. But yeah, cheers for watching.